5 degrees. Now we have to plow our driveway. It took 2 hours to get the tractor started, and there's about a foot of snow. So I don't know if the Ford's going to be able to handle it, but we'll find out. Put a stabilizer in here because you can see how much it sways. Now there's a lot less swing to it. So that there's a guy named Joe Lesage, I believe it is. I'll put it on the thing, but he's on the YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, and he taught me that if you brake the right tire, that it'll steer to the right. Actually, use your brakes, individual brakes on the tire, to steer the tractor in the snow. Because two-wheel drive tractor, even with chains, you can't steer it very well when you're in this deep snow. So you can kind of see me doing it there. But I had to plow down too far, and I didn't pick it up in time. It's a lot of snow for this tractor to push, so I got sucked in. But you can wiggle your way out. The best way to do it is go perpendicular to the trail and then back straight out, because it's very hard to go on a diagonal and come out. But I'm just taking about half of the snow down, and it might take me 2-3 passes to get the driveway cleared. We bought a new back blade for our Kubota, and it has an offset. It offsets to the side, so you can really cut down all the snow off the side and really get it off the driveway. But it's very hard with this because I got to get so close to this edge of the driveway, a lot of times I get sucked in. So we won't have a very wide trail, but once I get the Kubota back here, we can fix that up with that new back blade. Hopefully I can attach it to this. So the Kubota, I could use the Snowblower and then attach the back blade to this and just clean up the sides. But once it's here, then we'll figure it out. So I've resorted to pushing the snow because going forward, I can get an aggressive angle on the blade and pull the snow and get it to the side. But pushing, I only have one angle, and it's not a very aggressive angle. So it's very difficult down this 1/4 mile long driveway to push the snow. So I was pulling it and off to the side with the back blade facing forward. But I do not have an offset on the back blade. So I can't get the snow far enough off the edge without getting stuck myself with the tractor. And believe me, I almost got stuck once where I thought I was screwed, but I did get out. So it's very narrow, and I'm gonna have to come in and keep pushing it off the sides, I guess, is the only thing I can think. It's gonna take forever. So it's a great little tractor. I love the thing, but with this driveway, it just doesn't work. I'm gonna have to, hopefully it'll be able to accept that big Land Pride offset 7-foot back blade. But if it doesn't, I mean, the Kubota will do the job. But right now, the only thing I have is the Ford, so I have to get it done. So we'll see if I can clear all this snow out. Normally, getting all this snow cleared would not be a big deal, but I brought more logs up with my gooseneck trailer, and I have to turn that trailer around in our driveway because it's proving to be impossible to back it into our driveway. It's just too narrow. And maybe I'm just not good at driving it, but it doesn't look like it works, at least in the snow, like it is now. So I gotta drive it all the way here to turn it around. So that's why I'm clearing this all out. Fire going at 1:30 in the morning in our nice cooker so we can put some apple wood chips in there. We'll get a good smoke rolling so we can smoke out the squirrels that are inside this cavity and driving the dogs nuts, and we can't get any sleep. So we're gonna smoke them out with apple. We decided that that's the best, and if that doesn't work, we'll go with mesquite. And then tomorrow we will hunt squirrels. Actually, there's one right there.
It's a flying squirrel. Feeder. Oh my God, that's not the flying squirrel, is it?
Yeah, it is.
There's 2 of them. I always thought squirrels were not nocturnal, but apparently they're having a house party in there tonight. First it was the mice, and now it's the wood squirrels eating us out of the home. How many are there?
2. Unbelievable. Directing the smoke right by the hole. They're in there. Red squirrels in there.
Flying squirrels have lived in there too, because I've shagged them out of there. Who knew? There's a whole apartment complex in there. Could hear them moving. snow blow 200 acres of trails. Damn it, we're gonna try apparently.
Okay.
You think that's good for now?
Yep. So, is he still filming?
Mm-hmm.
So it can get the job done. We put those wings on there, and I'm not sure that was the best idea. I think it'll work. I already bent one little corner, so if I had to do it over again, I would have had the guy weld right to the corners, and that would have helped. But this little corner bent right here, I don't know what I hit, but the problem with the snowblower on 8N, it doesn't have that live PTO, so when you stop it and when you push the clutch in, the PTO stops, so this stops. So if you're packed with snow, you have to put it in neutral and then let off the clutch right away to keep the snow blowing out. Otherwise it gets clogged up. I learned that last year. So I didn't get clogged up at all this year. It will gets all stuffed in the chute, and then the snow won't come out anymore. So,
But it helps that this snow's super light.
yeah, and the snow is light. Otherwise this wouldn't work at all, this snow blower. But you're working in reverse, which isn't really a working gear, so you have to rev it up to get this thing spinning fast enough to blow the snow far enough. But then at the same time, now you're moving faster, so any little turns you make, you can go off the ditch or get into the ditch or whatever. So
We've never done that, have we?
yeah, we usually get stuck quite a bit. But I've learned to get unstuck with this tractor. You just have to get in the ditch. Instead of trying to go on an angle out, you just plow yourself in and then back straight out. With the tires on the chains on the tires, you can get out. But yeah, we had to first get the tractor going this morning. Then this was stuck in the snow, the 3-point part, so I had to get one of the arms of the 3-point. This was the only part sticking out, was this top point, so I got one of these arms stuck in there, put a pin in, and was able to jack it back and forth and lift it. And then once I lifted it out of the snow and freed it, then I unpinned this, got in there, pulled it out. Then I had to get the adapter on this this PTO in, because it's too short, this will not fit, so I needed an adapter, and then this shaft fits in here. So I had to get that in, and then once I got it all put together and ready to go, I fired it up and engaged the PTO, and then I learned that it was killing the engine because this was frozen. Snow got on here, which this would not turn, which doesn't turn the PTO, and then the tractor dies. So then luckily I have a torpedo heater, so we heated that up to melt that. So you try to do one thing and you have to do 6 different things to get that one original thing done. The Ford does its job, but it's not the best tool for this, definitely. It's a little bit overmatched. The snowblower did its job, although it's not the best tool for the job. It got it done. And our back blade that we were using when we first got up here, that is now bent. I hit some ice in the driveway that I couldn't see, and it's now bent. Actually, the farmer down the road says that they used to call those back blades V-blades because they were notorious for bending that thin metal. So that's sitting, waiting to go back on the trailer when we leave to get fixed by the guy that I had weld the snowblower to. So I can't wait to get the Kubota back with the new back blade. It would make it much easier to get this driveway done.